We should start the videos like this. Welcome to Kyle and Dave's. Actually, this is not bad.
Now, from the producer of The Odd Couple and the director of Love Story, comes Neil Simon's biggest Broadway comedy hit, Plaza Suite.
Welcome to Kyle and Dave versus the Machine. This week we're going to watch a movie called Plaza Suite. It's not good. Kyle, thoughts?
This is not a good movie, and I don't recommend people watch it. The only saving grace for me is the performance Maureen Stapleton does in the first third of this film.
Fantastic.
I'm dying to know, are you having an affair with her or not?
No, I'm not having an affair with her.
Yes, you are.
The conceit being is that Walter Matthau plays three different characters in three different stories in the same room of the Plaza Suite Hotel. That is the concept based on a Broadway show. Past that first third,
Just cut it there.
This does not...
Deep inhale,
This does not...
end scene.
It does not justify its length. It does not justify it existing. I don't understand why these three stories are told together. I don't find it funny. I think Walter Matthau is miscast. I don't like this movie.
And yet, you gave it points.
I gave it points because it's not like...
It's a $9 million debt. I mean, that's we lowered the bar so low.
I know. I've seen awful films, though, and this is a bad movie, but it's not like, this is one of the worst films I've ever seen in my entire life. Because, honestly, Dave, I'm going to forget about this movie in, like, a week. And it's not like we watched this movie 3 weeks ago, and I struggled to remember what even happened inside of it.
When we were watching the trailer, I was like, oh yeah, the keyhole
that
scene.
thing happened.
Yeah, didn't register. Walter Matthau, I think I brought up, sucks.
Full
Why
stop.
he's headlining this thing, we have a very long discussion, hopefully Kyle keeps the whole thing in, about the nature of Hollywood and what it means to be a star and a celebrity.
We don't, some people hate podcasts for this exact reason, but yes, it takes us like 45 minutes before we actually talk about Plaza Suite.
You won't hate our podcast for it, because it'll be the best part of this episode, because this movie doesn't deserve any attention at all.
There's really nothing to talk about.
But we do bring up this idea in that talk, having nothing really to do with this film, about the idea of a Hollywood star that transcends films. Kyle thinks that that's a great thing, and I realized that is what gave us Walter Matthau. He should not have been in films. I don't know what he had been like on the stage, but he's awful. He's awful in this. The first scene, like you brought up, the first act is great. He's actually kind of palatable just because he's playing an asshole. And Maureen Stapleton's fucking fantastic. We get this male chauvinistic problem why he gets to play in all three acts and they switch women for each scene. Doesn't make any sense. Overall, it's not funny. It's annoying and incredibly frustrating to watch.
Yeah, I honestly think that's the main word is annoying. Specifically for me, it's that third one. Honestly, just lock her in the room and go home, because I don't care what happens in this marriage at this point. Like, just, I don't care. Like, nothing about this I find interesting, or do I want this to continue.
And it's not even resolved well. After all that, her prospective fiance walks in and just get the fuck out of the room, and she's like, oh my god, I love you. It's like, we just wasted, 45 minutes? Like, it
feels like it,
awful. Yeah. There's not a lot more to say.
I don't mention this in the episode, but a little bit of shade thrown at Neil Simon for this play, because Noel Coward had written a play also based in the same hotel room a few years before. And he's like, congratulations on Plaza Suite, Neil. I wonder where you got the idea. Which I find actually pretty funny.
Well,
Noel Coward, if you don't know, was very withering and did not suffer fools gladly. This movie does not deserve this type of conversation.
According to Kyle, it deserves a 2.5. Listen in.
You will forget about because it's a forgettable movie, and if you give a movie a 1, that means you hate it so much that you're going to remember it for the rest of your life.
We'll just put
this is a
to
movie
you.
I'm never going to remember.
Don't watch it, but if you have, comment below as to whether Kyle is wrong, because he is, and we all need to just poke at it, because he's too soft.
And if you love Walter Matthau, tell Dave why.
Yeah, please.
I don't care, but tell Dave why.
Yeah, come at me, bro. No, that's awful.
Let's go home. I'm literally a puddle here.
Everyone cheats with their secretaries. I expected more from my husband.